Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price today as we have failed to close a 4-hour candle above the weekly open, and therefore we have yet to break out. And when we look at the Ethereum price, you can see we are still maintaining price action inside of the symmetrical triangle with a potential breakout target of over $2,500 US. I want to talk about what's happening to the markets as we head into the weekend. As we know, this is the most manipulated time in the cryptocurrency market due to CME future markets being closed. You guys are watching the Snipers channel. My name is Naeem Al-Ubaidi. If you appreciate this content, remember to like this video. So when we look at what happened to Bitcoin yesterday, I talked about a potential breakout to the upside if we were going to close a 4-hour candle above the weekly open, but we quickly saw the sell pressure come in and it brought price action back down below the weekly open in the major level of 58,350. Right now, 58,350 is an obvious vibrational area of the chart. That's why it's a very key level, and we know it's important. And so at this point, if we're able to get above the weekly open and close any 4-hour candles above this level, my prediction stays the same, and I believe that there's going to be upside momentum for Bitcoin to potentially break out to new all-time highs, potentially towards our breakout target of the $70,000 level at the top of this channel, which Bitcoin has tested twice in the past. And of course, we all know right now with Bitcoin, we are seeing some sideways action, but we're seeing a ton of momentum with altcoins. If we look at others' dominance, you can see forming new highs today, potentially going to break out of this massive macro pattern. And if this happens, there's going to be a lot of momentum with altcoins. So we are watching this through the weekend. It's going to be a very exciting weekend. So I'm very much looking forward to see what price action looks like and how it unfolds. But when we look at Ethereum, you can see, just like we talked about yesterday, we have this very bullish triangle forming, and we found support yesterday at the support level of this triangle, which is extremely positive. And right now, Ethereum is below the weekly open. And just like Bitcoin, if Ethereum starts to close 4-hour candles above the weekly open, I believe there could be a potential breakout, and this would be a good time to start looking at long positions. Of course, we always trade the confirmation. If we break out of this triangle and we retest this support level, that would be the time to enter, and then that would go ahead and start the trend towards our target of around that $2,400 to $2,600 level. And so that is something to watch with Ethereum. Of course, the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart is still showing very little action, so there's not much to talk about here, but we do have a potential bottoming pattern forming out here because we have not seen more downside, just sideways action, which is very good for the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. And then the total cryptocurrency market cap chart giving us hints of bullish action above the previous all-time high right now and testing this level. It doesn't look like this was the final destination for the total cryptocurrency market, and it looks like there could be further upside here. And then when we look at what's happening here to Bitcoin dominance, notice here that we are still maintaining Bitcoin dominance just like we predicted, despite others' dominance continuing to see upside. That is a very positive thing for altcoins and the overall market to then continue further beyond 2 trillion, 4 trillion, and possibly up to $10 trillion in total market cap in the future. So that's a very good thing for others' dominance. We want to see more altcoin projects gain market cap and gain dominance in the market so that Bitcoin is not the only major player. That would be a very positive thing. It will reduce volatility greatly. And then when we look at the dollar, this is personally why I have not taken any Bitcoin or Ethereum trades. I've been trading a ton of altcoins. And for those in the Discord, you know what I'm talking about. We've been getting into altcoins like crazy, and we've been doing very good with that. But with the DXY coming up and breaking this resistance, in my opinion, we have to watch what this is going to look like next week as things unfold, because if we continue further, we have to realize with the DXY, this is the exact reason we're seeing volatility in the markets. And you guys saw what happened with the Jerome Powell Fed's meeting. As soon as the DXY dropped, we saw all markets come up, and that's why we watch this chart, and we have to realize that we are above the 20-week moving average right now with a potential reversal here. And if that is the case, things will change in traditional markets and in the cryptocurrency markets. When we look at the S&P 500, we are seeing a lot of strength here. It doesn't look too bad. We're still above all 3 daily moving averages, but my concern is international markets. You can see here, Shanghai, Hong Kong, the Euro 100, Japan, all seeing downside closing the week with red candles. We just want to keep note of this. Now, these markets could be bottoming out. You can see we did form a higher low, so that could be a good thing for the traditional markets, which could also affect Bitcoin, of course. So just have that puzzle piece on the table and keep that in mind as you guys are playing these markets. So with Bitcoin, things are still very bullish. Remember, we have two very bullish candles here. These are very nice tails, and these are very bullish hammer candles that formed. We did see a red candle here, but then this candle already tested the support, and it looks like it wants to head further. So we will watch and see what happens here, but realize this weekly open is key. And yesterday I made the video right before this 4 hour was going to close, just like I started the video, and of course immediately afterwards this didn't end up closing above the weekly open, and so we have yet to get the confirmation. If we close above this weekly open, I think that's going to be the confirmation to see further upside for Bitcoin. And of course, if we fail to get above this area, 58,350 is a very key zone. If we trend sideways above this channel, I think that would be a very positive thing as well. If we start to break this channel support, that's when I would be a little bit more concerned, because that's where 50,000 comes into the equation for the downside. So remember, the weekend can be crazy, so get ready for volatility. Every weekend, things in the cryptocurrency market are always extremely volatile, so be careful. And I do want to give away a book, Mastering Bitcoin. This is like a textbook about Bitcoin. It's actually written by Andreas Antonopoulos. If you guys know, he's very famous for being an advocate of blockchain technology and Bitcoin for a very long time. And if you guys want to win this book, just comment below and share this video, and you'll have a chance to win that book. And I'll pick a winner for our book giveaway yesterday. Let's see, Joseph Nieves says, we need to get this man more likes, learning so much from his technical analysis. Thank you so much, Joseph. You won a book. Send me a message on Instagram. The link is in the description. And with that being said, I hope you guys are going to have an amazing weekend. Enjoy your weekend, and it's going to be an exciting time in the markets, and I'll see some of you guys in our Discord. Snipers out.